Amy with an Unhealthy Total Solution in Benton, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a quick and easy lasagna recipe, because lasagna is always one of our favorite things to eat. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. And the second step you're going to do is get your favorite kind of cooking spray, whatever you have in your house, and spray a 9 by 13 inch pan completely so that nothing sticks and it comes out all nice and easy. The third thing that I have done is went ahead and browned some lean ground beef, and it's 1 pound of lean ground beef. And I chose the lean ground beef because it makes everything that you're cooking just a tad bit healthier, and you cannot tell the difference in any kind of taste. The next thing I'm going to do is add a ragu sauce or any kind of spaghetti sauce, and I've chosen the traditional kind. You can choose any kind that you like just based on your taste buds. So go ahead and pour this in and mix it up. Get the sauce mixture and the meat completely combined, just like so. It doesn't really matter if it heats all the way through because you're going to heat it in the oven anyway, so really you're just doing this to combine. Okay, and because we work with an Unhealthy Total Solution, we were introduced to these protein shakes. And this is actually one of the soups that they have. It's a chicken bouillon soup. We also have a cream of tomato, cream of chicken, but we're using the bouillon today just to add more flavor and more protein, because we all know protein is good for your metabolism, and it doesn't add any extra fat or calories to whatever you're making. So go ahead and sprinkle that in and mix it pretty well. Get it mixed all the way in there. Your family, your friends, anybody you're cooking for will have no idea that you just made their dinner just a little bit healthier by adding this in there. Okay, now once this is all combined, what we're going to do is start the layering process. Okay, the next thing I've done is I've gone ahead and started one layer, but I'm going to demonstrate how to do the next few layers. So what I have here are some oven-ready lasagna noodles, and I like using these just because it takes out just an added step of having to boil them and then fish around, and if they break, you got to place them together. So this is just a simpler version, and no one will ever know, cooks just as well. So layer on 4 of these in your 9 by 13 inch pan, just like so. And then the next step is going to be fat-free cottage cheese. And I use cottage cheese just because it takes out the fat, but you still get all the protein and the fiber from it. So go ahead and put your next layer on and spread that around evenly, just like so. And I like using the cottage cheese versus the ricotta cheese because it comes in a fat-free version, and I'm always looking for ways to cut my fat, but still get the nice season that you get from the lasagna, because everybody likes lasagna, but they'll never know, I promise. The next step is going to be your pasta sauce or your spaghetti sauce with the meat in it. Go ahead and take some ladles and ladle that on there, and be generous with it because this is one of the most important. This is what makes it good and messy, so that you have to use all those napkins and soak it up with bread. This is always a good thing to do, and just ladle that on there. And again, remember, we put that extra protein in there, so it just adds more protein without the fat, without the calories, and again, no one will ever know the difference. So that's on there. And now my favorite layer is the cheese. Love mozzarella cheese, and I have gotten a low part skim mozzarella cheese. It just cuts out most of the fat, but still gives you that good, stringy, cheesy taste. So put that on there. Now, the last layer, what I'm going to do is place 4 more noodles on top, put the rest of my sauce on, and then sprinkle the rest of the cheese on top. And you do this because the cheese and the sauce keep all the moisture in, but then the cheese on top gives you a good, crispy brown crust that everybody loves so much. Okay, now the last step in making our quick and easy lasagna is wrapping it tightly with aluminum foil and place it in the oven between 45 and 50 minutes until it's warm throughout and the cheese is nice and melted on top. now we just have to wait. Okay, so what we have here is our finished lasagna after it's cooled for about 15 to 20 minutes. You just want to let it cool so it stays together. It's easier to get out of the pan. It's about 12 servings in this casserole dish, so this would be a great idea for you to have a dinner party, invite your friends and family over. You can also serve it as leftovers, because lasagna is always better the day after. As far as fat grams go, you want to keep it at, if you're doing it 12 servings, there's about 13 to 14 fat grams per serving. And you can always cut back fat by using either a lean ground turkey, using fat-free cheese, or even doing a whole wheat pasta. That also helps with calories and with fat grams. But I really hope you choose to make this for your family, because it's very quick, it's very easy, and it's very inexpensive. But I do hope you enjoyed.